What is up, everyone? Perox here, and today I have a replay in the T-34-1. I'm platooning with Repic. He's also in the T-34-1, and Sharpshooter is driving the SU-122-44. I have to apologize for there being such a big gap in between this video and the last video. I've been pretty busy in the last week, and that equals less playtime, and less playtime equals less good games, and less good games equal less stuff that I can put on YouTube. But I have been finding more time now to play some tanks, and that resulted in this game here on Serene Coast. And the T-34-1 is something that I kind of overlooked. I didn't really like it as a tank, but and to be honest, I haven't played it in like the past few months. But Repic was grinding his, so he kind of convinced me to bring mine out. And I also saved up a bunch of free XP to get the best gun, which makes it so much better. I mean, this gun is pretty much like the one on the Type 59 at Tier 7. So that can only be a good thing. Looking at the teams starting off, they do have 2,000 more HP than we do, and it looks like a lot of them are on the peninsula. So I decided that after getting that initial shot up on the B line, that since I don't have enough gun depression to really work around up there, I decided that I needed to get my tank into a position where it'll be more effective. And I feel like this location is where I can do just that. Unfortunately, I missed my first shot on the Tiger, but it's not really a big of a deal, just trying to pop off one of those cheeky shots at the beginning of the game. I'm looking for a shot on the IS, but it misses. Whatever. Well, I didn't have a shot, I should say. So things are looking pretty bad here. I mean, it's just me, Repic, and Sharp pretty much, and then there's a T1 Heavy and an ELC. Not too much support. So I realize now that there's nothing happening in the middle of the bowl area, so I decided I needed to take my gun elsewhere to keep myself doing damage and whittling away at the enemy team. Now this gun has 240 average damage and reloads every 9 seconds. You can get the reload down a lot lower, but I just have a 75% crew in this thing. Well, I should say I retrained it to 75%. Repic is all alone in the bowl now, and there's a T-29 approaching, so I'm gonna go deal with him. And watch how quickly we would work on this T-29. He hits me, I call for help. Repic is gonna come around the back, and Sharp's gonna come through the front. I'm able to get another shot into the T-29, but now he realized that he's just getting swarmed, and is probably going to die. Sharp hits him, unfortunately it doesn't do any damage. I hit him for the third time, and then Sharp finishes him off. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Their team's pushing down the 1 line. They're mostly concentrated over there. And the peninsula seems to be doing okay. They have a lot of tanks over there, but we also have a lot of tanks over there. I'm just gonna chill in this position for a little bit and see what's up, if I can see anything that I can shoot at over there. Oh, and that Cromwell just revealed his position. Pro tip, if you're this Cromwell, don't be that Cromwell. Like, he got shot twice. Even after the first guy shot him, he's still sitting there. Please don't do that. If you even see a shell come close to your tank, move. That's all you need to do. Too many times I see people lose all of their health or most of their health by just being greedy and sitting in the same spot. Alright, so 7-0, 7-1, not too bad. We're up by 2.5 thousand HP, so we can't lose this, right? Well, the bad news for us is that there's a gigantic clump of them at B2, and that's pretty close to our base. So I decide to come back. Repic and Sharp decide to come around the back, up the 1 line, behind their main force, while I do some work over here on these guys. The T1 Heavy just died, and so did 5 of our teammates in rapid succession. They are still halfway down on HP, so that's pretty nice. But the situation that they're in allows for them to easily defend from our attack, and you'll see that here. Unfortunately, the Artie just killed Repic, but this looks like it's pretty much over. But the way the enemies have positioned themselves makes it very difficult for the T-34-1 to even do really anything. Now, I don't recommend poking over a corner like that, only in certain situations, since I knew they weren't focused on me, and wow, that Artie just narrowly blew me up. But anyway, since they weren't focused on me, I knew I had about half a second to poke over that ridge and try to get a shot off. Sucks that it bounced on the Tiger, but you know, what can you do? It was a snapshot. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Most of the times they don't. But when they do, it's pretty awesome. I do have my E25 friend distracting them, and I realize now that I'm not going to be able to make it work over there. My gun depression isn't good enough, so I need to try to find an area where I can shoot them from. And that only area is to really go around this way and finish off these guys. So, right now I have 2,225 damage. That's pretty respectable for a tier 7 tank, I'd say. 2,000 damage, pretty good. You know, I'm happy when I do 2,500 damage in the KV5, so this is looking pretty good. But what's not looking good is the IS just tracked me and took away 400 of my health. Now, since they kept getting off cap, I was getting a little scared because I'm on low health, the E25's on low health, and this Tiger 1 could easily rate of fire the crap out of us. Well, let's see what we can do here. There's a bit of lag here in the replay. Don't know what happened there. Alright, sweet. The IS just fired. That means I have a whole 12 seconds or so, probably 10 seconds, to go in and kill him. And I do. They are capping. So I have 20 seconds to farm as much health from this Tiger as I possibly can. So, come on. Don't cap anymore. I missed my first shot with the inaccuracy of this Chinese gun. And now there's only 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works. 1,020 HP on an ammo rack. Sweet. I did get the Ace Tanker badge, and funny story about this, Repic has been chasing the Ace Tanker badge in the T-34-1. He told me for about a month now, and I got it on my my first game that I played with him. Some of the new badges, I don't really know what they are. Bruiser, have no idea what that is. There's Fire for Effect, do your HP and damage, and then the ammo rack kill, of course, and obviously high caliber as well. I did manage to do 3,715 damage, killing 3 tanks and earning 1,300 XP. I would be happy with this game in my Object 140. 4,000 damage for a tier 10's pretty good, and I did it in a tier 7 tank. Sure, I did get help from the ammo rack, but 2,700 damage in a tier 7 medium, that's not too bad. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, I really appreciate it if you would leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.